Hello and welcome to Glorified Gutsy Gaming. I'm Jake and today we are unboxing Prognosis Death from Flying Man Games, ages 14 plus, 2 to 4 players, 10 to 30 minutes. Get recognition you deserve at any cost. Prognosis Death is a strategic card game where each player is a doctor who is trying to get credit for curing a patient. You'll collect symptoms and use them to construct a diagnosis. You'll challenge and outwit your rivals, and you'll get the recognition you deserve at any cost. Be aware, every action has consequences. If you delay too long, the patient may perish, but then again, that may be just what you wanted. That's terrible, but interesting. So we've got turn summary cards, endgame steps, and glossary for 4 players. Cool. Rulebook. St. Muerte Hospital, 10 p.m. A patient is admitted to the emergency ward with rapidly developing symptoms. Doctors rush to see the patient with morbid curiosity on the otherwise dull night. Prognosis Death is a set collection game where each player is a doctor who is trying to take the credit for curing a patient. Collect symptoms and use them to construct a diagnosis. Challenge the diagnosis made by your rivals and use all the tools at your disposal to get the recognition you deserve. Be aware, every action has consequences. If you delay too long, the patient may perish. Game objective. Your goal in Prognosis Death is to either have the lowest score remaining in your hand when a player discharges the patient, or the highest score in the case that the patient succumbs to their illness and dies. So, there are some difficulty levels. Beginner, remove the ailment cards from the deck. Ignore all card abilities. At this level, players will learn the basic flow of the game. Intermediate, introduce retrieve effects, continue to ignore diagnosis and discard abilities. At this level, players will have the ability to interact with other players' hands through the reveal mechanic. Advanced, add the ailment cards to the deck, introduce diagnosis and discard abilities. At this level, no rules are being ignored and the game is played as designed. Advanced Plus, as an additional challenge, players are not allowed to look at cards they have revealed. Interesting. Card anatomy. Setup. 10 cards to each player. 1 card face up for each player. Okay, doesn't sound hard. Taking your turn, draw or retrieve a card. Discard. Challenge, diagnosis, discard. And in the game, death scoring. And in the game can end in 2 ways. A player discharges the patient or the patient dies. Keyword glossary, facts, strategy and tips, early game. Revealing cards. Adapt your gameplay and credits. Okay. I got 2 sets of cards. Madness. Amnesia. Starting with you, all players retrieve 1, return 1. Pink still. Parasites, draw 2, return 1. Madness was draw or retrieve 1. Boils, draw 2, return 2. Plague, draw 1. Ailment, take 1 card from a diagnosis. Cool. Fever, draw 1, give 1 to an opponent. Pain, discard a revealed card. Weakness, each opponent reveals 1. Dysentery, draw or retrieve 1, discard 1 face down. Depression, shuffle the deck, all players draw 1, reveal 1. And then 1 more Madness card. And they all have the same back. Well, that was everything in and on the box. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.